Good day, everybody. Today we will discuss 7 types of risk behind work from home. Due to COVID-19 circumstances and the lockdown across the world, almost everybody is working from home. So, the hackers nowadays is trying to compromise and exploit this situation here to compromise the data of the employees that are working from home. To compromise the CIA confidentiality, integrity, availability of the data of the companies here that allowed their employees to work remotely, to work from remote sites or to work from their homes. Fine. So at the end of the day, we have here huge risk of being compromised because of work from home. The hackers know that you are working from home and they are trying to exploit your computer, exploit the communication between you and your company, and so on. So let's discuss here 7 types of risk behind the work from home and what are our recommendations to protect our employees that are working from home. First risk here is the lack of control. When I allow my employees in my organization to work from the premises, from my company premises, from our organization premises here, so I will be able to enforce some physical security controls, access controls, and so on to prevent anybody from making access, from get inside the operation area. But today, all of these persons are working from home. For example, here, when the employee is working inside your company premises, you can enforce clear desktop policy, which is mean that you will not leave important papers, that you will not leave important documents on the desktop. It must be clear here, but you will not be able to control the desk, the table that your employee is using from home. So we have here lack of control. Second one here is the insecure home internet. There are many employees are connecting to the internet using insecure networks, using public network, maybe be shared network or something like that. So maybe some hackers inside the network perform some internal network attacks like ARP poisoning, DNS poisoning, man in the middle attack. All of these attacks here can lead to a data breach. So how we can protect our employees that are working from home to avoid this risk? The recommendation here is to provide them with a dedicated VPN. This VPN SIM card using a modem or something like that, it will prevent them from accessing the internet, except the internet through your company, your filtered internet. So this VPN here, SIM card, it is not just one destination, your organization network. So it will let them connect to the internet through your filtered internet, So you can apply here some controls, protect them from phishing, from malicious sites, and so on. And the traffic here will be encrypted because there is an encryption is enforced on this level. Third risk here is the missing key patches and updates. Yes, this is very popular in IoT devices, in mobile management and mobile devices, that when we have here some persons are working from outside, are working from another environments that are working remotely, maybe we will not be able to patch and enforce the updates. Here, our recommendation is to implement NAC, Network Access Control. This network access control will prevent anybody from getting inside your network until he will be up to date, his computer is up to date, the antivirus is working, last scan was clean, fine, of the antivirus, and so on. Some conditions to allow this computer to join the network. Number 4 is the social engineering. Social engineering here is got increased because of COVID-19. So maybe you can find some phishing emails speaking about good news about COVID-19. COVID-19 it's over. COVID-19 it's highly increased today in the United States, and so on. Some phishing emails find to attract the employees to click. The control here and the recommendation is awareness. It's training, perform them with security awareness training to learn them to avoid click, to avoid open the emails from unknown recipients, and so on. Number 5 is the network stability and availability. The network availability in homes maybe will not be like our companies. We in the companies, in the corporations, in the big organization, even small to medium organization, we have redundant internet, we have redundant service from 2 providers, but this is not available, fine, in every home. This is not available for all employees. So we must, our recommendation, we must provide these employees with 2 VPN from 2 operators, from 2 service providers. This is main, this is backup. The risk number 6 here is the hardware or software failure. Yes, if the operating system fail or there is a failure happened in the hardware itself or something like this for an employee working in my organization, no problem. Okay, I will give him or her another laptop and I will try to make some maintenance for this laptop or something like that. But today, what will happen if you have many employees returning to their homes, assuming that your headquarters in London and all of them are working, and many of them are from Cambridge, Newcastle, Coventry, Andover, Bristol, wherever. So you will travel to them to collect their laptops to provide them with the backup hardware or something like that? No. The solution here is to outsource. Outsourcing many times it will be very important and very efficient, cost effective for many organizations. Yes, I recommend here to make outsourcing for the hardware maintenance for any company that will provide the employees with the hardware maintenance in home. However, here you have to consider the encryption of the internal data, the encryption of the hard disk, because maybe you will not be able to apply shredding or media sanitizing techniques that you was using inside your corporation beforehand this hardware for this supporting company, for this maintenance company. The last risk, number 7, is to lose the control of compliance requirements. Assuming PCI DSS require here that there is no employee will escort his mobile phone, nobody will be able to escort his mobile phone, pen, paper, notes, pencils or something like that, digital cameras, recording devices to the operation area. It is protected operation area because it doesn't make sense to allow somebody to escort his mobile phone, then when he work with credit card info he will shut this with his mobile phone. It doesn't make sense. So how we can control this in home? Here the recommendation is to have 2 cameras, the embedded camera inside the laptop and another camera to make a monitoring on the agent or on the employee and his desk or her desk. Remember that this maybe violate the privacy. Maybe you need to consider the GDPR before let them open this camera or something like this. Fine. So you must get the consent of your employee and you must make it clear as a condition to work from home. Thanks for watching. See you in another video. Bye bye.